Good evening and salutations, my Days of Our Lives fans. So, you know what? Let's start with this whole Sierra, whatever this is. So, how do I even start this off? So, pretty much Ben is in the room and he's trying to get Sierra to remember him, and Sierra just starts going off on him, talking about he's a necktie killer and he's there to kill her, and she just starts screaming and yelling. And at some point, Kayla comes in the room and pretty much kicks Ben out. Ben is, well, he's shocked. He's heartbroken. This isn't exactly the reunion that he had in mind. And to be honest, I don't think that anyone had this type of reunion in mind. So Ben is out there waiting, being somewhat impatient, trying to rush back in there. And Claire's like, yo, you need to just, you need to kind of just sit down and chill. When Claire talks to Ben and Claire, she says something about how she's having selective memory loss. Hold on. Yeah, selective memory loss. The f does that mean? I mean, literally, Sean was in there and she was remembering all the good times with Sean and everything like that. Ben comes in there and she starts wilding out. At some point, Claire comes in there and she's like, yeah, you're the bitch that tried to sleep with my boyfriend, Trip. And I'm like, okay, so what is she just remembering all the bad stuff that people have done to her? Like, is that it? I'm trying to understand this story and this show, and like, I don't even know what to say. I really don't. Like I said yesterday, I'm not really about the whole shipping or finding people cute together, whatever. But this is just I mean, especially for the fans that have been waiting and waiting and waiting for them to reunite. Like this is pretty much the payoff. This is what they get. This is all the long and tiring days and months and everything like that. And this is their gift. Wow. Okay. So I wonder what's gonna happen when she gets out the hospital. Is she gonna remember the time that Claire tried to burn her alive and like all the other bad stuff that somebody has done? Because selective memory just seems like, I'm not even gonna sit there and try to diagnose that. What else we got? Also, Claire was sitting there talking to Allie point blank and was like, did you kill Charlie? Like, we're not gonna knock you if you did. We just want to know if you did it. Of course, Allie gets all like super defensive and everything. And before she gets a real chance to answer her, apparently the babysitter had some sort of emergency, so she just, ups and leaves. And I'm just like, really not helping out your case. She's getting all defensive. She's like, you think I would let my mother rot in prison? I was like, no, but I think you would do what needs to be done, and no one, and I mean, no one would blame you. Um, that's isn't that like their cousins or whatever? Like that's your girl right there. Like, if you can't trust her, who the hell can you trust? But whatever. So she gets back to the house and she talks to Nicole, and Nicole pretty much just tells her that, there's a good chance that Sammy may get off, because they got a new suspect. Now, Allie at this point is pretty much kind of sweating bullets. She's just like walking around and she's like touching, the toys or whatever. Like she knows, you know, there's a good possibility that they can come after her. In the flashback, one second. In the flashback scene, they show her, holding the gun as far as like, going to Kate's place or whatever to get the gun or whatever. So I'm just like, Allie, if I was you, I would go to a place where they have no extradition. Okay? Just go to a place, take you, your son, go to a place they got no extradition, and you know, hang out there. Because I mean, let's be honest, that is the worst thing that you can do to someone. I can't think of anything worse than what Charlie did. So, I mean, I'm 100% on her side, if she did it. Um, just go to a place that they got no extradition and you should be good. Now, earlier, Jake was having another one of his dreams slash fantasies of Gabby because, I mean, not for nothing, and everyone knows I'm not Gabby's biggest fan at all. I'm not a bigger fan of Gabby, but I mean, the girl, she does look good. I give her that. So of course, he's having this dream about how he's trying to resist her, and he wakes up and Kate's like, so you're having dreams about Gabby now? Like this is where we are? And I just love how Jake tries to like smooth it over, like, yeah, it's just a dream or whatever. I had dreams about a lot of people. I'm like, yeah. So what guys have you been having dreams about? I mean, I want to know. I really want to know what guys have you been having dreams about. I mean, there's no way you can sit there and just try. I'm sorry, but you can't just explain that away. Especially seeing how you already have history with her. But sure, bro, you go right ahead. So he's all like, I'm tired of Cynthia constantly defending myself. And she's like, so you want to break up? I mean, is this where we're going? And of course, at this point, Jake tries to minimize it, which he miraculously does somehow. And I'm just like, dude, how did you just walk away from that? Like, and she just believed you. Um, so with that being said, they about to, play another game of mattress tag apparently in a new room. I guess he just got a new set. Which, here's the thing. I can give them a pass for that because, well, it is a mansion. So it would be told, it makes sense if they're in another part of the mansion. Rafe comes over and Rafe is like, yeah, okay, I need to have some words with you. We found a gun at the scene and that, bullets and everything. It matches your gun. So, what's going on? And of course, Kate goes upstairs to show him that the gun is in the box, and she opens it up, and it's not there. So now at this point, Rafe is like, so where's the gun at? At this point, Jake is like, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. Lawyer. So finally, she's like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything without my lawyer. And Rafe just kind of walks off. Now, Rafe gets back to the police station. And he starts thinking, the last time somebody took, her gun was Allie. Like, yeah. I'm glad he got to this conclusion fast. And it didn't take him like 2 or 3 episodes before it was like, oh man, it's a possibility it's Allie. It's like, he knew, because this didn't just happen like not that many months ago. So, yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm surprised Nicole didn't actually sit there and think of Allie being as the first choice. Like, I'm really surprised about that. So, Gabby. Gabby and Ava clashes because Gabby acts like a 12-year-old. Now, I know I'm about to start really going in on Gabby, but listen, let me just ask a question because I know I asked this question before, but the Gabby fans out there, what do you like about her? Like, what do you like about her character? What is it about her character that you find, to be your favorite or somebody that you just like? I'm still trying to figure that out. And here's the thing, I don't try to just wake up in the morning and be like, you know what, I'm just going to talk ish about Gabby because, why not? But this scene just kind of, well, I don't even know how to sit there and say it. She just acts like a 12-year-old at this point. She's all like, you took my last muffin and you smelt up the house of garlic and yada, yada, yada. Granted, she does bring up one good point. In the beginning, she was like, why are you still here? Like, Charlie's dead. There's no reason for you to be here. And this is when we find out that, well, she got kicked out of her apartment. Okay? Ava got kicked out of her apartment because she wasn't paying her rent, and I'm kind of surprised that she didn't think about this before she got the apartment. Like, she came all the way out there, she got this apartment and everything like that. She said she wasn't going to be using mop money, so I'm just like, what was your plan? Like, what was your plan? You just moved into this nice house and were just like, nah, that's cool. I'm just going to be here and not have a job and not use mop money and just, everything should be fine. So after they go back and forth and, Ava's like, I'm going to be here. I'm going to stay here. Why, and Gabby's like, well, I'm his sister and yada, yada, yada. Gabby's like, she just decides to leave. She throws a temper tantrum. She's like, well, then I'm leaving. Is it anyone in this town that actually likes Gabby at this point? Because I feel like she just doesn't have the personality to make friends with anyone. And it's not that they're saying that Gabby is an evil, vindictive person. I mean, she's does some dirt, okay? But I don't think she's the devil, but she just has that personality where she just really rubs you the wrong way. Like, she just has a very confrontational attitude. And I'm just not there wondering, does anyone in that town actually like her? That's actually her friend. I remember Kate was like, we were friends at one point, and I'm like, does she have any other friends? Anyone? So after that, I think at one point, because Gabby accused Ava of killing her own son, and Tripp asked her that question too, and Ava pretty much denies it, and because she was gonna tell him something important before Gabby walked in there and was just acting like a damn 12-year-old, and then towards the end, Tripp was like, was that what you had to talk to me about? Was it about getting kicked out? And Ava was like, yeah, that's it. So I'm not gonna lie, Ava does not. Every time I see Ava and she doesn't seem to at least bit broken up about her own son being killed, it's just like, Jesus Christ, Ava. Could you pretend to be in a bit of mourning? Is that too much trouble to ask? Like, listen, I get that Charlie did the worst thing in the world. Okay? But mind you, even before that, he was your son. It's like she treated him like trash when he was alive. This is before the whole Allie thing. And now that he's dead, she's still treating him like trash. And I just I don't know. It's just really weird. I know about postpartum depression and stuff like that, and this, I don't know if this, I don't think this is a byproduct of that. This is just her just being a shitty mother. To the end, to the bitter end. Like, after he's dead, she's still just like, yep, that was Charlie. Okay. I think that's about it, more or less. If I missed anything, please write it down in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this episode. And also, what do you like about Gabby? I'm not trying to be a dick or anything like that. I just generally want to know what people like about her. I mean, when I first started doing these videos and I was going in on Gabby, and naturally I got some smoke back. And I mean, granted, it didn't make me change my mind about just, going in on Gabby or pretty much anyone else. But, I just want to know why people like Gabby. I don't hate this character, but she's, we already know how I feel about her. So let me know what your thoughts are on Gabby. Do you like her? And if so, why? If you don't like her, let me know that too. Thank you for watching. Be safe. I will catch you in the next video.